If you want to be a commercial photographer, you shouldn't be in this class. Comic books, that's just the lowest form of art. Sometimes the chores don't get done when you put your art first. You shouldn't draw while listening to music with words in it. The main thing not to be is a dilettante. If you do something and it doesn't turn out well, maybe reconsider if it was worth doing. This was the advice I received from studio instructors, art history professors, and visiting artists when I was at art school in Halifax, Nova Scotia about 20 years ago. I mean, I didn't follow the suggestions to drop out, turn around, or change course, because I knew the technical skills I was learning would be mine to use as I liked. So why did I register the gnarly, tangled ball of personal opinions and arbitrary rules above as how to make art? More to the point, why did I think criticism was important to hear, whether or not you run with it? Classroom critiques for art students are often seen as a harsh but necessary means to improvement. In fact, during my first year, my school was transitioning from a simple pass or fail marking system to normal letter grades for obvious reasons like transfer credits and grad school applications. Pass or fail was revealing though, since comments from instructors and classmates might be your only metric for incremental progress. Even after the switch, most of my studio instructors categorically didn't give A's to students. I didn't like that, working as though B+ was the best your projects could warrant. Quite an adjustment for a former straight-A high schooler. Our studio classroom critique sessions convinced me for a long time that I'd learned to take criticism. I thought mental gymnastics was the equivalent to standing up for myself. In fact, if I didn't like the specific criticism, I could easily insert my own and tell myself how to get better. I could choose workspaces and social scenes where I thought the criticism was most valid, where it would shape me into the person I thought I could be. A lot of life happens in 20 years, especially the last 20, 2004 to now. You all know. Reflecting on these past 2 decades, applying external and internal criticism with a heavy hand didn't lead me to professional success or contentment. What has been effective has been easing off, bypassing my analytical brain and centering my emotions. These seem to tell me what's what. Life teaches you what university can't, no matter how character-building the undergraduate experience is touted to be. From NASCAD, I have a lot of color wheels, hand-developed darkroom prints, and unflattering self-portraits to show for my 4 years of study. I have useful creative skills, but I also absorbed a lot of bad habits and mistaken concepts that I had to unlearn independently. Now, I do commercial work. I love comic books. I spend half the day doing household chores and wandering around my neighborhood. I draw while parked in front of the TV. I often give my efforts a solid B+. If you do something and it doesn't turn out well, there's always something to be learned anyway. Test and change. Try 1,000 different things without fear of criticism, yours or anyone else's. Always be a dilettante.